Hi everyone, it's Athena and welcome back to my channel and happy Friday. It is the 9th of July 2021. I hope you guys are doing well. I want to thank you first and foremost. Oh my gosh, the kids absolutely loved all of the comments from yesterday's read. It was great. We had so much fun. As I love to be with my family and to help out as I'm doing. Wolfgang came out today, right before I started this reading, and he was going to stay, but he decided not to stay. But I asked him, from the mouths of babes, what would be your message to my subscribers, my beautiful subscribers? And he said, growth. And I was like, wow, from the mouths of babes, let's grow. Let's go forward. And our soul's growth is what this channel is about, right? Spiritual growth, higher consciousness, and whatever that word means to you. It could be growth of a business, it could be growth of self, which is part of self, right? Growing our business is part of what we represent. Growth of one's life, right? Eternal growth. We are always growing on the earth plane. So it has an enormous plethora of meaning. Whatever growth means to you is what the message is today. Wolfgang was named after Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And as you know, Mozart was given his North Node purpose at a very young age. And when Wolfgang said growth for today's read for all of you, I thought to myself, I feel in my heart that he is going to receive his true north at a very young age. Okay, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for today. We're trying to get our heart to heal. We're trying not to let others' words affect us. Some have had open heart surgery and you're healing. God bless you. Some of you have been in extreme pain in general. It doesn't have, we don't need to pinpoint the pain, do we? Sometimes the pain is just pain. Let's not go so deep into why it's there, but let's go deep into healing it, healing this pain. Right? How deep is your love? Words cut, and words are very painful. I'm feeling this the most with this card right now. I'm feeling that people are painfully hurting from others' actions, words. Ooh, look at this. Can we surmise that a wound that was once what we believed we didn't have enough became just that now we are healing and we are now receiving the fruits of our labor? Is our heart growing from the pain? Of course it does, doesn't it? When we're in pain and we're healing that pain, we grow from it. We learn our experiences right here. Each of these pentacles are showing us where we've been. The treasures within lie in the heart. The treasures of life come from the heart that heals. Through life experiences, we experience. If we are worried, or if we have been worrying about when is it going to be our time, right? The little mice on the treasure box, right? It's finally being opened to show you your true self. Okay, let's keep going and see where this takes us. The King of Cups is all about the healing of the heart. The heart is healing for someone, and it's growing. It's growing by leaps and bounds because we're at the 10 here. So someone has really grown up emotionally from this pain. And that is depicting, I just heard something, and that is the depiction of the growth that we are talking about, which is between the King of Cups and the Three of Swords reversed. A Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces potentially has been growing from life experiences that they've been through. This is a treasure. This is the treasure of life that gives us here on the earth plane. Life gives us the treasure. Sorry, I said it in reverse. Life gives us the treasure of knowing that every sadness, everything that has hurt our heart has made us stronger, better, wiser, and richer. The Page of Pentacles reversed. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is wanting to get something started, but is having still a hard time, a little hesitation, if you will, about maybe where I'm going to put my attention, my heart. Where do I want to place my heart now? Am I ready? We may not yet be ready. We're at the 10. So to start a new beginning, when this is still healing, is probably not a good idea. The depiction of these cards, the purple, the lavender background, the blue, and the red with the growth. Same thing here, right? And here. These are two same depictions of the same thing, where the King of Cups is trying to heal from a wound or perhaps some life experiences that they've gone through so they can start something new, learn something new, grow into oneself. I also feel with the King of Cups here showing up as a page, this is the growth of oneself, where we went from a child to finally king status because we allowed time to heal our hearts. This king is no longer going to be affected by what others think or say about them. They've reached the pinnacle of growth where they've accepted that they're not going to be used and abused and hurt. It's not like you can't avoid the pain, right? There's no way you can avoid the pain because that's life here on the earth plane. But what you do is you learn from the pain. And when you learn from the pain, you grow from a child to an adult. So through the life cycle, I believe, through the life cycle of this King of Cups, he went from not knowing, not believing in himself, maybe not being emotionally stable at one point. And it's going to take a little time. Right? It might just be, I need a little time. There you go. Father time, right? Here's a Virgo. So we have Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? Who's saying? Spirit is saying, it's time to just sit in your own space, emotionally becoming more stable through the hardships of life experiences that you've suffered and gone through, which is part of life. That's life. And re-evaluating what lesson, and the light is the lesson. The light is the lesson of each experience that this king has gone through. I must really take time out. This is a time out. Spirit saying, you're going to need a time out to get regrounded. Why are we regrounding ourselves? Because at one time, this pain that we still feel is emotionally making us unstable. This is emotional instability for reasons of the past. So when we give ourselves time, which is here, we grow within our own sense of self. And we learn from everything and everyone who has hurt us, right? And that's what this king is going through. To become, again, the emotional stability that one can gain only is gained through time, right here. Bottom of the deck, they're saying. Spiritual, this is a spiritual journey. This is about growing your soul's growth, right here. Soul's growth in time. Follow the chariot. Someone is going back in time to reassess the pain, the hurt, the experiences. Back in time, being the page, to regain their sense of father time. I became wise. I'm the wise one now. Not saying that you're egoic, because this is reversed. This would be egoic because we have the peacock there. This king is getting wise and understanding the laws of the universe. How time changes oneself. How we elevate ourselves through our soul's growth, right here. And how we can become a union, a community again, is only going to be a matter of time. Someone is trying to heal a family issue here. Be that may, the ending of a life that we once knew, a commitment, a love, a loss of love, a relocation of family, a splitting together of family. There are some wounds that are going to take place because someone is definitely either relocating, learning from past experiences, a divorce, the pain of trying to get through loss. In general, here is what this is about, so that you can grow again and start over. Yeah, see? The Ten of Swords. So we have been through it all. We have had each one of these lessons, painfully so, that we're needing to heal from. And it is about family. It is about our intimate circle of family and or friends that we need to heal from so that we can grow and become emotionally available again and start new. And doing so, this king is doing it right. Knows that they're on a journey. They know they've been wounded, and they know that the only thing that's going to be the most crucial part of this is time. And not to jump into anything new. Because when you do jump into something new without healing of the heart, what do we call that? Rebounding. What do we call that? The ego. Oh, some people say, oh, I'm gonna go after something else, someone else. I'm gonna do this because it's a very impulsive move if this was upright, especially when we're still healing something very significant that put our heart in reverse. He's holding his heart. That's a heart. And this pain made this king very, very vulnerable. And brought this king back down to reality. The pain of a loss has brought someone to the pinnacle of time heals. This reading is about time heals. Whether it is family, friends, words, actions that people have hurt you by. Always remember that time heals, but you have to give yourself that time to heal and not jump into something else, because you'll be in a rebound of whatever that is, remorse, regret, rebounding, only to find out that you could be like, oh, I'm going to spend some money. Oh, I'm going to go after a new relationship. Oh, I'm going to move. Oh, I'm going to do something impulsive that I'm going to regret. This reading depicts no regrets. But with time, I am going to heal. And I'm being guided to understand that finally. I think that maybe when this king was young, when this King of Cups was young, I think that this king was very arrogant and thought that his heart would never hurt. Maybe this King of Cups hurt many hearts and didn't know the significance of the pain until after the pain faced him in his heart on his journey. Father Time says, take your time. When you're in pain, when you're suffering from a loss of any kind, or the whatever this Ten of Swords means to you, and whatever this means to you, close family, friends, sorry for the noise, family, friends, losses of any kind in a very, very close-knit family dynamic, whether it means someone's leaving the home, someone's moving out, moving on, you gotta let someone just take their own time to heal. So truly think about what this time heals means to you, and allow this time, and however long you need to heal your heart, to become whole again. We talked about the heart yesterday with the kids. It is all about the kids and the heart. This could be a child. This could be a child who, inner child, I feel mostly. I feel an inner child is still healing their heart from the wounds of the past that they never realized that they were hurting. And these 10 of Swords are lessons of every lesson that they ever had to go through. They endured from childhood to adulthood. You had to endure certain things that were very painful. Sometimes we don't even realize we're still in pain. And we mask the pain by jumping into something else, by being impulsive. So let's think about that this weekend. And let's enjoy, but let's give ourselves time, because that's that time on the earth plane that we have. As we know it spiritually, there is no time. How do you know that you're healed, that your heart has healed? How do you know? I've had many clients ask me, how do I know when that happens? When it doesn't trigger you. That's when you know that you've healed and you have forgiven. So I send you so much love. I'm leaving Chicago, and I send all my family so much love and light. And all of you are my family. And I thank you for understanding that when I am trying to help my family, that certain things that go on in our lives, we must tend to our families, because family does come first. And that means all of us. So thank you for your love and your support, as always. I'll see you on Monday.